Bismillah. Let's begin with module 4. Oh, sorry, is it 4 or 5? 4. Okay, so once again, you want to grab the slides. This is where you will find the slides. So not everything is uploaded here, but by the time you're watching the video and so on and so forth, everything should be there. Okay, so in this module, it's a long module. So we will be covering a whole bunch of different things. And in terms of when we upload the videos, we are breaking it down. Even one module is broken down into small parts. So you would see the titles as 3A, 3B, so on and so forth, 4A, 4B, and so on and so forth. So every module is broken down into small parts when we upload the videos. So first thing, how do you find new Muslims? So someone asked about setting up a team. So part of setting up a team is for you to find new Muslims. But before you do that, let's clarify, what do you mean by new Muslim? And I think that was asked, last time. So again, it doesn't matter how you define new Muslim, right? Because, it's not something that you're being graded on. It's up to you. You're defining who you want to serve or not. Okay. So some people may have converted like 6 months ago or 1 month ago, and they know more than an average person in the masjid. There are people who have converted like 3 years ago. They still don't know Surah Al-Fatiha. So what is a new Muslim for you? Okay. For me, for my team, for my definition, is someone who doesn't know how to pray. Someone who does not pray. Okay. So that's essentially my thing. Okay. So if the person doesn't know how to pray and is not praying, that person is really, in our forte. We have to help them, okay, as part of our mandate. Even if someone knows how to pray and is not praying, I would still say that, that person is part of our thing. And we know many people, right? So if we go with that definition, then we find many youth, okay? SubhanAllah, someone just gave me a contact yesterday about a person who has been raised as a Muslim. He's like, really, I don't know, 40 or 50 now. And now he actually wants to get back into the deen. He doesn't know how to pray. He hasn't been praying. So we will inshallah reach out and, help him out. Sometimes we find young people, they go through a lot of different things. They start thinking about life. It kicks in. They start finding the bigger purpose and they come back to the masjid. You see a new face in the masjid, even if he looks like from a Muslim background, ethnicity wise, you see a new face, you can have a same sort of relationship with them. Okay, so now we want to talk about how would you find them. So here it is. Look, so keep an eye for non-practicing Muslims in your own network, in your own family. One of the things is just let them know, hey, you know what, I volunteer with this organization. We know a lot of new Muslims who are taking Shahada, as well as born Muslim who haven't been practicing. So we want to provide them with an environment for them to practice and so on and so forth. And we pair them up with a mentor. So you may be surprised, and we have seen this in our team. Many of your friends or family members may say, you know what, actually, this is something I can take advantage of. So you can become their coach, or if you think it's awkward, you can pair them up with someone else, okay? Again, you see a new face in the masjid, you see people in your network who are now confused about all this stuff happening in the world, or someone dying in the family, or they themselves getting sick, and they now are thinking beyond, the glitter of this world. Those are, again, great people to start with. Okay, revert marriages we talked about earlier. Another thing I would like to mention is meetup.com. So it's meetup.com today. It could be something else tomorrow, or maybe it's already something else. And I'm just, so for example, if I ask you, hey, you know what, I want to buy a used bicycle or a used car, where should I go? Right? Most of you would say Kijiji or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. So similarly, there may be platforms like meetup.com where people advertise different types of events, from spirituality to conferences to business to tech to just fun and so on and so forth. So if these type of environment, these type of platforms exist, and you want to attract people, you can advertise a spirituality event, a faith-based event, and people who are looking for faith or Islam or so on and so forth, or even new Muslim event, they go there. So make sure if you're having a revert friendly event or new beginners events, you advertise it there so you can capture that audience from there, inshallah. Or as I said, meetup.com is something I know. Maybe there are 10 other places, or maybe meetup.com is obsolete now. And maybe there's something else that has come up by the time you're watching the video. So, make sure that you find the right thing and you utilize it. Okay, so next thing we'll talk about is making your introduction.